Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today. As usual, man, you guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, we're going to talk about this clown, Jamie Foxx. That's right. Jamie Foxx is going to get it. We are going to set the record straight on Jamie Foxx. We're going to educate Jamie Foxx in this video. Because Jamie Foxx said some nonsensical stuff, and I don't know when this was, if this was recently, or if this was, a year or so, or whatever it was, I don't know. But once again, I'm on social media, I'm on Instagram, and this thing comes up, a clip of Jamie Foxx on, whatever he's on. He was on some, Amazon or some, show with LeBron James, whatever it was. He's with LeBron James, man, and LeBron James crew. And he's over there pumping up LeBron James, talking about he's the greatest, he's the best, blah, 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 blah. Then I saw some tweets, from Jamie Foxx, relating to LeBron James and how great LeBron James is. And Jamie Foxx actually said that LeBron James has been carrying the NBA on his shoulders for 20 seasons now. Over 20 years, he's been carrying the league on his shoulders. That's what Jamie Foxx said. And Jamie Foxx, once again, thinks LeBron James the greatest player of all time. And we're going to read off some of these quotes, these tweets from Jamie Foxx. And then we're going to, once again, educate. And we're going to set the record straight, on this fool Jamie Foxx, man. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel, man. Once again, you guys know I'm truly humbled. I want to send a special thanks out to Rick James, man. Shout out to Rick James, man, a true supporter of my channel. This dude was the first person to send me a super. So shout out to the real Rick James, man. My man, Lone Wolf. Shout out to Roland Curtis for always coming through with the supers. Shout out to Eyalzabag for coming through. Shout out to the real Siberius. Thank you very much to all you guys, man, that continue to come through. Like I said, donate to the channel, support my live streams and all this stuff, guys. It means a lot, man, for real. And you guys know what to do, man. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, we are going to set the record straight, man, on this fool Jamie Foxx. Now, listen, I respect Jamie Foxx as a musician. I respect Jamie Foxx as an actor. Dude has got talent. No doubt about it, man. The dude could sing. He could play instruments. And obviously, he's a great actor. So, this is not a personal attack on Jamie Foxx. Once again, I don't know him personally. This is not an attack on his career as an actor or musician. This is not about that. This is about Jamie Foxx and his basketball takes. Because his basketball takes are horrendous. I'm telling you guys right now, just because these guys are famous, they were famous actors or a famous rapper or famous musician, whatever the case may be, just because they have some level of fame, which gives them a certain level of cachet, doesn't mean they know what they're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that. Just because they're on ESPN doesn't mean that they know what they're talking about. Doesn't. And you can watch ESPN, you can listen to them talk about basketball, and you can clearly see that the people that they have there talking basketball either never played basketball, really never played sports growing up, and they never watched this stuff back in the day. They just started watching basketball, like I said, like 10 years ago. People have no clue what they're talking about. But they're hiring these people to give perspective. Oh, that's what they're supposed to be there, to give perspective, historical context behind a lot of this stuff. But they can't do that. They can't give you historical perspective. They can't give you context because they don't freaking know, man. And someone like Jamie Foxx, dude, what the hell do you know about basketball? Once again, man, a lot of these guys, I doubt that they watched this stuff back in the day. Jamie Foxx was too busy, like I said, practicing his instruments, too busy working on singing, too busy trying to become an actor. This dude wasn't watching basketball. These guys don't watch this stuff. They have no clue what they're talking about. For you to be a LeBron James fan, Jamie Foxx, how old is Jamie Foxx, man? That dude's old enough. He's been around, saw Michael Jordan play basketball, saw Magic Johnson, saw Larry Bird. He saw all these guys that I saw. He saw him sit here and talk about LeBron James the best, LeBron James the greatest. And this dude sent out a couple of tweets that completely, it's embarrassing for him. These guys embarrass themselves, man. Like I said, they have no class, man, no integrity, no honor, and damn it, I lose respect for your basketball knowledge, your basketball takes. I don't care what you have to say on basketball anymore because you're not giving out any good factual information, Jamie Foxx. So, like I said, in this clip, he's there with LeBron James, of course, and LeBron James' crew, and he's carrying on, talking about, yo, y'all heard me taking his glasses off. The best, that's right. Number one, that's right. This dude, Jamie Foxx, said LeBron James drinks goat milk and he eats goat cheese. That's right. That's how corny this dude Jamie Foxx is, man. This dude, LeBron James drinks goat milk and he eats goat cheese because he's the GOAT. That's what Jamie Foxx was saying, man. This dude is so lame. I'm telling you, man. And Jamie Foxx is supposed to be a cool dude. He's supposed to be that guy, man. Come on, man. The Jamie Foxx show, excellent show. Funny as hell, right? Jamie Foxx in Living Color, funny as hell, man. Great skits, great characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dude's got talent. He can sing. He can do all these different instruments, man. The dude's got talent. Don't know a damn thing about basketball. Obviously, don't know a damn thing about what the hell he's talking about. You think LeBron James is the greatest of all time? And you start talking about he's drinking goat milk and eating goat cheese? Yeah, and it's the same clown walking to parties with goats. That's lame as hell. You are corny as hell, Jamie Foxx, for backing up LeBron James with this nonsense. And LeBron James is corny and lame as hell for the things that he does. That's why I tell you, being a LeBron James supporter, it exposes you more than anything else. You have to look yourself in the mirror. That speaks more about you and how you will not hold yourself to any standards, and you won't hold LeBron James any standards. I'm really confused, Jamie Foxx. But let's go into this, really the problem here, guys. Now, I wrote this down. He sent out these two tweets. Like I said, I don't know how old these tweets are, but these were tweets that was attached to this clip that I saw on Instagram from some LeBron James channel, some LeBron James page, right? They look to promote this stuff from these celebrities, and someone like Jamie Foxx saying LeBron James is eating goat cheese and drinking goat milk. Like, that's funny. Like, that's impressive. Like, nah, man, no one agrees with you on that one. So this is what Jamie Foxx says. Talking about the haters. People hating on LeBron James. Because that's essentially what he was talking about. Oh, people be hating on LeBron James, just hating on him. No matter what this man does, he always gets hate. You guys cry about hate all the time. I don't know what this is, man. Y'all not using the word hate appropriately. Ain't no one hating on LeBron James. We're calling this man out. We're holding him to a standard. And I told you, when you hold LeBron James to a standard, he comes up short, right? Remember, the truth always hurts for these people, man. The facts don't make LeBron James look good. All we're doing is exposing the narratives and the lies. We're setting the record straight, but Jamie Foxx and these other clowns out here talk about hate. Ain't no hate. Once again, you can't say one time on this channel that I've lied about LeBron James, that I've made up a story about LeBron James just for content. You can't point it out, guys, because I don't do that. We don't do that kind of stuff. But the LeBron James fans, they're always making up these narratives and telling stories and lies, trying to rewrite history on Michael Jordan, on the 90s, on someone like Scottie Pippen. These people have no clue. They're born in 2000, but they're talking about the 90s. Right? Born in 2005, but they're going to talk to me about Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, the 1 in 9 without Pippen. These people have no clue what they're talking about. Jamie Foxx, you sound ridiculous. So he says this. If he, LeBron James, if he came up with a cure for cancer, they would say, yeah, but what about diabetes? Now, to me, think about how insensitive that tweet is from Jamie Foxx. You literally related cancer. Think about how bad cancer is in society, guys. You have probably been affected by cancer in some form or fashion in some time in your life. Maybe a relative, a friend, a family member, whatever it is. Maybe you yourself has had to battle this, had to deal with this. Maybe, like I said, you have lost people to cancer. I think we all can agree that cancer is a problem in society, right? It's a problem, man. It's a scary word just to even say that word. Here is Jamie Foxx tweeting it out in relation to LeBron James and the haters. If he came up with a cure for cancer, you really think LeBron James can come with a cure for cancer, man? Stop it right now, Jamie Foxx. This is a disgusting tweet by you, man. You are a complete embarrassment, man. You should be ashamed of yourself by sending out a tweet talking about cancer, and then you relate to diabetes? Really? We're going to put cancer in the same conversation, the same sentence as diabetes. Now, I'm not downplaying diabetes. Remember, there's two types of diabetes. And a lot of people in society are type 2 diabetics, ladies and gentlemen. That means that they became diabetics because of the choices that they made in their lives. Being lazy, right? Not fighting against the laziness. Not making smart nutritional choices. So for a lot of quote-unquote diabetics out there, it literally falls directly on your lifestyle choices. Cancer, you can get cancer and be the healthiest person in the world. That's the way cancer works, ladies and gentlemen. You can do everything in your power. You can try to make a smart nutritional choice, live the active lifestyle, and you can still get cancer, ladies and gentlemen. Still get it. If you're a diabetic, type 2 diabetes, you can get off of this stuff. You can not become a diabetic anymore. If you start making smart nutritional choices, maybe you lose some weight. All these kinds of things will help you in that. Cancer, you could get diagnosed with cancer, and then you're dead the next week. There's nothing you can do about it. Literally nothing, man. So when Jamie Foxx sends out this tweet talking about LeBron James found a cure for cancer, y'all would be like, yeah, but what about diabetes? that is so insensitive. And once again, you're not living in reality. LeBron James ain't that dude, man. We're talking about a basketball player, man, and you're comparing and relating it to him curing cancer. This is a hate that LeBron James gets. What has LeBron James done for the league? But I digress. Let's continue on to the next tweet that Jamie Foxx set out in relation to the same thing here. It says this: 40,000 points over 20 years of play. Everything this 20 years of play carrying this bum-ass league on his shoulders. Ungrateful. So I guess people like me were ungrateful to LeBron James, right? We don't appreciate LeBron James enough. You're going to miss one when he's gone. And we always say this nonsense. So we're ungrateful to LeBron James because he scored 40,000 points. I'm so tired of people talking about 40,000 points. If you tell me LeBron James XYZ 40,000 points, I'm not going to listen to you. You're celebrating 40,000 points when the man has taken the most shots in NBA's history. So let's get that out of the way. He scored the most points in history by taking the most shots in NBA's history. All right, so that explains that. That explains it right there. But on top of this, LeBron James has one scoring title to his resume. So you've been here only 22 seasons. You scored all these points, yet and still you only have one scoring title. So all those points came when you weren't even the greatest scorer for any given year except for once. How is that impressive then to be scoring all these points? What does that show you guys? It shows you that LeBron James is being celebrated for a longevity stat because he was able to consistently take 20, 22 shots a game for his entire career. Never had to take a backseat to anybody. Never had to give the ball to anybody. Never had to sacrifice his stats, his scoring, his numbers to play in the system, right? To be coachable, to have his teammates play and have a role in an actual system. LeBron James never did this. Never sacrificed stats. So we're celebrating the longevity, the totality of the stats, but we're not celebrating the potency of those stats. Where's the overall scoring prowess? The potency from LeBron James. Where are all the 60-point games? He's all these points, 40,000 points. Where are the 60-point games at? Where are all the 50-point games? They're nowhere to be found, ladies and gentlemen. Nowhere to be found. Playing in the weakest, softest era of all time when he's allowed to just barrel into guys and everything he does a dunk and uncontested layup. That's not impressive, guys. Once again, when you dig into the numbers, it exposes it. Anyway, the 40,000 points, like I said, Jamie Foxx, you sound ridiculous, man, like a clown, putting 40,000 points. Great for LeBron James, man. How many shots did he shoot, Jamie Foxx? How many games has he played in? Has he ever averaged 30 while shooting 50% from the field? Never has in his career. Never once, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Jordan's done that several seasons, guys. Never once has LeBron James done that. And definitely not while playing all 82 games. Due to salt like Jamie Foxx. And then he says this, and this is the main point of this video, guys. 20 years of play carrying this bum-ass league on his shoulders. So Jamie Foxx is trying to say that LeBron James has been carrying, quote, this bum-ass league on his shoulders. He's been carrying the league on his shoulder for 20 years. Jamie Foxx, number one, if it's a bum-ass league that he's carrying, why is it a bum-ass league? If LeBron James is the face of the league and he's been carrying on his shoulders, then how is it a bum-ass league? It's a bum-ass league because LeBron James and the rest of the clowns that he's played with in his era, guys like James Harden, guys like Kevin Durant, guys like Joel Embiid, guys like Paul George, guys like Ben Simmons. These guys are clowns. Damian Lillard. Like, come on, man. These guys are an absolute joke, man. These guys should have been retired. They're part of the problem with the NBA. Why the NBA is going downhill. But Jamie Foxx is saying that LeBron James has been carrying this bum-ass league on his shoulder for 20 years. So you just literally exposed LeBron James in your own tweet. You just called the league that he's quote-unquote carrying a bum-ass league. Why is it a bum league, Jamie Foxx? Because LeBron James made a bum league. But you celebrate LeBron James talking about he drink goat milk and eat goat cheese. And he says he's been carrying the league on his shoulders. How has LeBron James been carrying the league on his shoulder for 20 years? He ain't been the best player in the league for 20 years. He ain't been that dude. He ain't been the face like that for 20 years, man. He's not. And we talk about the best players in the league and what they were doing for the game. When LeBron James came in the league, guys, he wasn't greater than Jason Kidd, or, Allen Iverson, or Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Garnett, right? He wasn't greater than these guys, right? So we're talking about LeBron James coming in. Those were the players carrying the league. Those were the players that you thought about, right, when LeBron James came in the NBA, right? You weren't thinking, oh, LeBron James. No, it was the other players that made the NBA popular at that time, that made the NBA great. The players that people were talking about were those guys. So he's talking about 20 years of LeBron James carrying the league. Dude, LeBron James ain't been that dude. A lot of people agree that when Kobe Bryant, the Tim Duncans, the Kevin Garnetts, the Jason Kidds, the Dirk Nowitzkis, the Steve Nashes, the Allen Iversons, right? When that generation of players, right? The Shaquille O'Neals, that 2000s crop of players, when they all start to get older and, phase out, retire, and things of that nature, a lot of us agree that when Kobe Bryant retired, that was kind of the end of a dying breed, right? That was the last of the true warriors out there, right? Because of the way these guys played the game, the effort that they played with, right? The competitiveness that these guys showed on the basketball court, the grit, the heart, the toughness. They earned the respect of the people, of the fans. They showed up to work. They played with that love of the game. These guys today, not as much. LeBron James era, not on that level. But Jamie Foxx, somebody, he's been carrying his bum-ass league for 20 years on his shoulders. Man, Kobe was carrying the league. Tim Duncan was carrying the league. Shaq was carrying the league. Like I said, Allen Iverson, Jason Kidd. These were the great players carrying the league from the 90s into the 2000s. LeBron James' job was to carry it from the 2000s into the 2010s. And he jacked that up. Jacked it up. So bad that we ended up with a play-in tournament, an in-season tournament, flopping guidelines, load managing standards. This is what we got during the LeBron James time. But Jamie Foxx talking about bum-ass league. Why is it a bum-ass league? It's a bum-ass league because of your boy LeBron James. The guy who's drinking goat milk and eating goat cheese made it a bum-ass league. Jamie Foxx won't talk about this in his tweets. He won't talk about it in that clip that I saw. He's over here carrying on like a clown. I hate when these guys get all stupid and think that they're being funny and witty, and like I said, man, they think they're cool. These guys really think you're saying stupid stuff. You can't be cool when you're talking stupid. And I've told you this. Jamie Foxx can have his own opinion. No doubt about it. He thinks LeBron James is greatest of all time. That's fine. You think LeBron James is the GOAT. That's great, Jamie Foxx. But when you start talking about goat milk and goat cheese and you start reading off 40,000 points and you're saying he's been carrying the league on his shoulders for 20 seasons and you're talking about, if he had a cure for cancer, then y'all would be like, for diabetes. Stop it right now. When you say all that stuff, you sound absolutely ridiculous, Jamie Foxx. Because I've told you, you can have an opinion. He can feel this way. But you must be able to explain your opinion. You must be able to let people understand and see what you're seeing. You must be able to give us some facts, some evidence to support feeling that way. You can't just tell him he drinks goat milk and eats goat cheese and that makes him the greatest player of all time. You talk about 40,000 points. What does 40,000 points mean? All of a sudden that means you're the greatest of all time? That's ridiculous, man. So anytime that someone comes along down the road and passes LeBron James up in total points, that's going to make them the greatest of all time? No, it's not. No one's impressed with LeBron James' 40,000 points. Like I said, when you've been shot jacking all these years, 40,000 points scored. And there's not one person on this earth that thinks LeBron James was the leader of the greatest team of all time. So what are those points going to? Nothing, man. Does anyone believe that any one of LeBron James' teams are the greatest teams of all time? No, they're not. And it's not because LeBron James didn't have talent on the teams. He put together all these super teams. The reason being is because it's LeBron James-led teams. Ain't no one worried about a LeBron James-led team. No one is worried about that team. Because you'll get what you got in 07. You'll get what you get in 08, 2009, 2010, 2011. This is what you get from LeBron James-led teams. More often than not, that's why he's 4-6 in the finals, not 6-4 in the finals. So no one's worried about LeBron James like that. But Jamie Foxx over here telling you LeBron James, the greatest of all time. He's the best, man. He even had to take his glasses off because these guys are always wearing glasses when they're inside. I don't get this stuff from you weirdos. Sunglasses are literally called sunglasses for the sun. And now we have these fools wearing them inside now all the time. You look ridiculous, guys. Once again, he's a grown-ass man. These guys are 50, in their 50s. Some of these guys are in their 60s. And look how they act. They act like a bunch of kids, man. Like a bunch of weirdos. Jamie Foxx, to support LeBron James, you're not a grown man. You can't be a grown-up to support LeBron James and say the things that you said. You sound insane. Like you're not living in reality. It's just not. LeBron James can't lead for 20 years on his shoulders. And then remember, he said bum-ass league. So he understands the league is bum. It's a bum league. Why is it a bum league, James? If I ain't a bum league because of Michael Jordan, ain't a bum league because Larry Bird and Matt Johnson or Will Chamberlain or Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Moses Malone, Dr. J, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan. Ain't a bum league because of Karl Malone or Charles Barkley or Hakeem Olajuwon. Ain't a bum league because of any of them dudes. It's a bum league because of the guys that I mentioned. Starting with that clown LeBron James, man. And he ain't been carrying a damn thing. When he was in charge of carrying the league and being that guy, what happened? League went downhill, Jamie Foxx. But you won't talk about that, right? Because you're a straight clown, man. You guys are a bunch of weirdos. You guys hang out together and you won't be honest. I tell you, man, right now, he can have his opinion, but you can't explain your opinion. You're over here talking about hate. You're over here talking about cure for cancer. You're over here talking about 40,000 points and carrying the bum-ass league on your shoulders. You sound insane. You ain't give no facts to back up your statements because you're just emotional, feminine clown, just like LeBron James, man. Look at these dudes. I'm telling you guys right now, these guys are weird. They're feminine as hell. Where's the manly energy, man? Where's the competitiveness? Where's the pride, man? Where's these dudes that stand on business? Stand on it. Call these clowns out. No, never there. You guys know the deal. I'll catch you guys on the next one.